This week's top stories include Amazon is changing the entire packaging industry, Myanmar's garment industry is growing fast, but is it worth the risk? And smartphone component suppliers should brace for market changes. Remember to click the link below for the full stories and 2 other featured articles. First up, Amazon is changing the entire packaging industry. Amazon maintains specific packaging requirements for its vendors. Failure to comply can lead to refusal, disposal, or return of inventory. But Amazon's reach extends far beyond complying with internal requirements. The company also offers incentives for compliance with optional packaging programs. These programs encourage vendors to create packaging that better adapts to Amazon's logistics. As vendors work to comply with these programs, Amazon-centric packaging choices are becoming the norm. But packaging changes can benefit e-commerce sellers too. Changing packaging to improve logistics can reduce packaging waste and improve shipping efficiency. Amazon may be influencing the packaging norm to improve its own logistics, but is that such a bad thing? Next up, Myanmar's garment industry is growing fast, but is it worth the risk? Until recently, Myanmar hadn't been a common relocation destination. But of all Asian countries, Myanmar has the lowest monthly minimum wage in the textiles sector. Myanmar faced economic sanctions from the US and EU for over 20 years. But the US and EU recently lifted sanctions, and Myanmar now enjoys duty and quota-free access to the EU market with GSP trade privileges. This opened doors for investment in Myanmar's garment industry, but lingering effects of the sanctions and human rights issues are still prevalent, and small family businesses comprise 83% of the new economy, making it hard to find reliable partners and establish efficient logistics. Those considering the country for garment production should be aware of the risks. Last up, smartphone component suppliers should brace for market changes. Component suppliers throughout the industry are on a supply chain roller coaster. It's a saturated market that's changing to accommodate choices by large distributors. Apple came under fire earlier this year for intentionally slowing down iPhone batteries. After the outcry, the company began building its products to last longer. Longer-lasting products can increase customer satisfaction, but it also means customers will replace devices less frequently. Consumers that keep their devices longer are more inclined to subscribe to services. So instead of driving device sales, Apple may focus on building services. This move could prove lucrative for Apple, but it doesn't provide additional revenue sources for component suppliers. The smartphone market is already a difficult playing field. Apple's production choices impact market trends. If other electronics manufacturers follow suit, there's no telling how great the impact could be on component sourcing. Those are just the top 3 stories from this week. To read the other 2, follow the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week on Best in Manufacturing.